just to reiterate how I got this lesson, I've been a member of the Tonebase website for quite some time, and then there was a new feature called Interactive, and I was able to go through and choose someone that I wanted to study with, and they said, oh, you can send in a piece, or maybe, oh, you have to record yourself playing. And I was like, oh, I've got plenty of recordings of myself. So I'd sent in Capricho Arabe, which at that time I think was my most recent upload to YouTube. Anyway, the most important thing I think from this, it's amazing what I learned, but also the fact that it doesn't matter what level you're at, you can always learn something from somebody, somewhere.
Okay, then we have same things, always not like this. Okay, and here also there is a very important thing that it's written on the score accelerando, but it's not written this kind of rhythm. It's just like this. If we should play in time this part, it would be so. So it's not very important to play it so fast because it's not written like this, and it is not clear, the rhythm of this part. So it's important to do the fermata here, the corona, but with a little accelerando, but really little. And it's more important to do a nice crescendo than a big accelerando.
Alright, let's just have a look at that there. That's the D7 chord up to the E flat. It's probably the most varied interpretation is this particular passage in the whole piece. I play it twice, differently both times. I can't remember exactly the order that I did it, but I tend to pause and rush, which is like a rubato type of feel. So I hold on there, D, and then I rush. Like that. As he correctly said, it's not like that in the score, but I like it that way. It would probably be, in the lesson, this would maybe be the bit where I disagree and I just sort of want to put my own flavour in there. If we follow what Andreas is saying, it's more about the crescendo, so start soft and hang out on the fermata. Like that. You may also notice that he's using different fingering to me. Plenty of guitarists have refingered this to suit themselves, and that's exactly what I did.
So, something like this. So, really the crescendo, but without losing really the rhythm of this note. It's not like this, but the scale you play very well. This scale, try always to avoid the repetition of the same fingers, because it gives you a little bit of tension and we should avoid this. So always change the finger of the right hand when you play this scale.
Alright, now this is a really interesting point. So we've got this scale here. Which is just a series of pull-offs, really. Now I actually used to play that alternate, and then I saw a video on YouTube of Masandela, another super incredible player, and he was just using his annular finger consecutively. And the reason why he was doing that is because it's all slurs, so you get a little bit of a rest. Of course, if you had to pick that, there's no way you could... If you were just picking that with one finger, say, then you would have to use your alternate picking. But it's perfectly easy to do it with one finger because of the pull-offs. That's all just one finger. I could do it with both. But I just wanted to experiment in there actually and see what Marcin's technique felt like, and actually I really liked it. I've nothing against what Andres is saying there. Alternate picking.
Okay, then you have the F major part, and here we have the same problem in a way, because it's not a, but it should be always the melody do, do. So it's not so important, these two notes. It should be just accompaniment.
Okay, that's exactly the same as the beginning. Again, obviously if I missed that at the beginning, there was no way I was going to pick it up here either. I had the same approach. It's this section here. So it's just saying that the C is the main melody note, and the F and A on the first two strings are the same as the F and the A here in the first section. Here. And the same approach, rest stroke for the melody note and free stroke for the accompanying notes. Like that.
So always in a different level. Okay, so just play louder the third string if you want, with apoyando also here. I would play this note on the third string with apoyando, and then very soft the other two notes, F and A, with A, I and M. So without using the same fingers of the right hand, so one note apoyando and the other two non apoyando, and very soft. You can do also an exercise for this, just playing with open strings, apoyando and bass, like this, apoyando on the third, and then very soft I and M on the first and second.
This is so important, and you can use this in any piece at all, and that's to just break things down to open strings. If you're struggling, particularly with this hand, trying to do something new, take this hand away and just try the right hand, because it can be quite a foreign kind of feeling to do a bass note and a rest stroke at the same time, but that's it there. So it's free stroke with the thumb and a rest stroke with the index finger, and then M and A doing the first two strings softly, like that. Yeah, great piece of advice there. Break it down, open strings. It's much easier for your brain to handle it.
To be really sure that you can do these two levels very clear. Okay, and all in the whole piece try to have a very dark and violinistic sound. So not too bright, because Tarrega used a lot of apoyando to have this dark and big sound. So try always to press a lot on the strings and to be in that area of the guitar, not towards the ponticello, the bridge, but always around here. Okay.
Well, look at that. Another brilliant insight into how Tarrega used to play the guitar. Once again, I did not know this. So what Andres is saying is hang around this area here on the guitar. As you may or may not know, this area on the guitar is like where we usually play, and I wouldn't necessarily say it's a dark sound, but it has sort of more resonance. If I played it back here, it's got that metallic-y ponticello sound. So it seems like that's not really part of Tarrega's style. If you want to be authentic like Tarrega, perhaps he didn't really go down to this area. I get a lot of this influence, probably like a lot of other classical guitar players, from Julian Bream. I don't think you'll ever hear him play a piece where he just sort of sticks around in one area. He's always changing it up, going for different tones, and he's known for that. That's like a characteristic part of his style. But yeah, I'm going to try that, just sort of playing it more around here. I was always taught to kind of vary things up, but I guess there's many other ways that you can change the tone and still stay in one area on the guitar. So well worth noting. Tarrega, dark sound, lots of rest strokes. You heard it here.
Very well, and keep practicing like this, always finding a big sound. Try to use as much as you can the apoyando of the right hand, and study the fast parts like the beginning with these rhythms to be more precise and more legato. Enjoy!
Well folks, there you have it. It was my first ever lesson in this way. I know a lot of you that watch this channel and watch me play and listen to me teaching, you may think that like I'm this super amazing player and stuff, but no, not really. I'm pretty good, but then there's players like this that are just at the very top, not only technically but also their depth of musical knowledge, like the things that were mentioned about Tarrega. I didn't know that. I've been playing guitar for many years and I didn't know that. I thought I knew Tarrega pretty well, but as you see, I haven't been to a lot of these schools and stuff. Believe it or not, I'm largely self-taught. That's a good thing and a bad thing. It means there's some pretty serious gaps in my knowledge as well, and this is why I take these classes. My idea is to learn from players at this level, and then I can share it with you guys. You can also learn the songs that I play, or the pieces that I play, how to play them, and then hopefully through this I can share some of this knowledge, which is at another much higher interpretative level. Anyway, that's all from me, and also from Andreas, I guess, and as you know, let your fingers fly. All the best.